I want to show you all now how to actually get people to want to purchase from you. I have a couple of things up on the board which I'll explain very quickly. These would be some of the objections that some people have. There is one of them that I'll explain as well too. But if we are able to bring people into our funnel, again, very quickly, what is a funnel? People need to be aware. They may consider buying from you. They actually buy. So, your funnel. But we already went through the funnel. It's in the videos. So you go ahead and just look at my videos, you'll find that funnel. But once we have people in the funnel, they already have that upper funnel awareness of your brand, what you do, what products you sell, what services you sell. How do we actually get them to purchase? If you are able to put proper strategy in place, you're able to retarget people that are on the top part and actually funnel them down. Now, different people, depending on where they are in the funnel, they'll have different reasons why they are not buying from you as yet. The trick now is to get into their mind, figure out why they are not buying, and then just help them to come over. What are these? There are some people who they are on the fence still. They're still considering, they probably, I don't know, for whatever reason, looking at your competitor or whatever it is. There are people who are ready. So let's tackle the ones who are ready and make your money now for now. All you need to do is create a couple pieces of content. Maybe those could be static ads, it could be videos, it could be whatever it is. This is the offer, this is the price, this is how you buy. Walk them through it, this is the website link, click the link, add to cart, purchase. This is how you book a consultation, this is how you book a service. This is the link, this is how you do it. They don't need any additional selling, they don't need any discounts, they just need to see the offer. The price is $500, $10,000, whatever it is, this is how you buy. So this is going to be the easiest. Let me actually now tackle the more difficult ones. The ones who, they have the objections that, they're not telling you because they're just randomly in the funnel somewhere. What I want you to do again is get into their mind, figure out what might keep them back. So there are some objections usually that people have to why they're not going to buy from you. Some of them may not trust you. So we tackle that whole trust thing by creating awareness content and showing what we actually do. We can take trust off the board already because we already tackled that. But there are some people who it's just not urgent for them right now. They need something to just get them to take action. So what can we do at that point? This is where we might probably have some kind of fear of loss coming in. This is where you might probably say, here's what we can get 50% off between now and November 31st or December 10th, or you call your dates. It could be something like buy one, get one free, but you could only buy one and get one free if you claim the offer by this time. If you're able to say, that is self-explanatory, I'm not going to go any further. You have people who now it's just not the right time for them to buy. Or maybe in their mind they're thinking now is not the right time to buy. So in my business, usually November, December are the wrong time to buy. Sometimes even into January, the wrong time to buy because in their minds they're thinking, which is why I need to create content to actually tackle this. But in their mind they're thinking, okay, during the course of November, December, people are buying. Why should I spend money on ads? People are just coming into the store. It's not really needed. However, if I show them that while you have the money in the bank now by all of these sales coming in for Christmas, you could be investing into your future, which is January, February, March, where we have generally slow times. You should be focusing on getting your stuff done right now. So come January, February, March, you could hopefully be able to cover your bills, right? So in terms of your business, what is it that's keeping them back from that whole time thing? It could be that you have a retail store, but they don't realize that your retail store could be open 24/7 by using your website. At 3 o'clock in the morning, we can handle this whole time problem by them having some way they can just purchase from you. So, again, self-explanatory. Let's talk about one of the main ones that is just common sense for people. It just makes sense, right? If people do not have the money, how are they going to buy from you? We could come up with different ways to get them to buy from you. We could give them payment plans. So maybe, I'll explain to you how my payment plans tend to look for some of our services. You pay 50%, So we could start the work, and then maybe you have 3 to 6 months to pay it off again, depending on the service. We usually do that for websites. If it's advertising, I already can't do those kind of payment plans for advertising. That is just how it is. But in your business, maybe you do retail. Like I have one client right now who they are crushing it in retail because they found a way to offer higher purchase. And they are going to be making extra money on the higher purchase as well. You don't just take a higher purchase plan and get it for the same price. You pay some sort of extra money for the convenience. So they're making money twice by offering a payment plan. Somebody might pay $200 a month for the next 12 months. Yeah. Or $500 a month for the next 48 months, whatever it is. So therefore we take money out of it. One of the other things that I do that you could also implement is accept credit cards. Because with the credit card, you are able to have the money. Because, I mean, when the funds are cleared, you as a business owner has the money. The customer, the client, they don't have to pay the credit card off right away. Even if they pay the minimum balance, that gives them up to like literally years to pay you off without having to pay you off. So I try to encourage people who has a credit card, they don't have all the cash flow right now. Use your credit card. Be responsible with your credit card, but at least that way I have the funds to do what I need to do, while you have the bank basically backing what it is you need to get done. So credit cards is a way to handle that. And lastly, which I'm going to just take off the board because really and truly we would have covered that. We do not sell people things they do not need. A lot of the times people do not buy from you because they either think they don't need it or they just really and truly don't need it. Which is where all of the top of funnel content will have come in, all of the awareness and all of that. So you are showing them why they need what you have to offer. Once you're able to tackle these and actually get people into these different buckets, you are now able to market to each of them to get them down to the overall sales goal. But each of these people need different messaging. Why am I doing all of this? So yesterday and usually whenever I do a consultation with a client, what I show them is there are some things that you don't need to give a discount to every single person in a closing sale. You don't even need to post the discount on your social media because then all of a sudden people who are ready to pay full price, they are now getting a discount for no reason. The people who their problem is whatever it is. Actually I missed a whole section here, sorry, I'll get back to it. But people who they just need a little extra from you to show that you have experience, you could show them the outcome, you could show them examples of your work. Sometimes the person who's seeing all of this, they don't need to see because they're ready to buy. They maybe already have checked you out, but they're just on the fence on something, it's not urgent for them, maybe they just need an offer, it's a discount or something. You tackle those people differently, so everybody can now be funneled to where you need them to be in the actual marketing funnel. So just as something I want to share with you all, it's on the board for a reason. One of the offers that I am going to make content on is showing the outcome of what I can do for a business. So for example, we have something in place where we could almost guarantee you 1,000 new customers in your door if you can handle that amount of customers every month. You have the inventory for it, you have a physical location somewhere, you have the staff sit down doing nothing during the course of January, February, March, which is why I'm not actually doing the content right now. But like for example, once we have people on the fence concerning those things, we could show them that this is how strategically and step by step and just put it all together, we can bring in 1,000 new customers for you. Or not just that, we can increase your revenue by 5%, 10%, etc. But there are going to be people that are somewhere in your funnel that just need to see what the outcome is. I'll leave you with an example and then we can make more content after. If you are a service provider, nail tech, hairdresser, power washing company, grass cutting company, and just looking around to see what else they have around here. If you have any of those kinds of services, Sometimes people like just need to see what the outcome is. You're going to give them the nicest cut, you're going to get them the most beautiful nails, you're going to give them the most manicured lawn. Sometimes the people just need to see that to then move them over the fence and actually become your loyal customer. So if you need to discuss some of these things in detail, I have two options for you. One is a one-on-one consultation. The other one is we are going to be doing a series of boot camps. Those boot camps are going to go through these things in a little bit more detail because I'll have not more than 10 minutes. I'll have a full 2 hours to go through these things with you in the boot camps, or depending on the consultation, 1 to 2, maybe 3 hours where we can actually deep dive into all of these things, fix the problems, fix the bottlenecks to be able to get you more sales.